Hey everyone, I am Abhinav, your host and your friend, and the owner of this channel, you can say. I'm back. Yeah, I'm making videos after around, I guess, 4 5 days. But yeah, guys, Raksha Bandhan came in between these days, and I have to go out of town for due to the festival. So yeah, after all, I'm back. I'll be making regular videos from now. So let's get started. In today, I want to talk on the topic about my stock market journey. It's been 11:30 now. I have a watch. Yeah, so it's been 11:30, and I'll be talking about my stock market journey. This video is all about that. So let's get started. Yeah, you know, I am a money-minded person. First of all, I want to clear you guys these small stuffs. I'm a money-minded person. I like earning money. I like spending it. Obviously. Um, by the way, I just want to tell you that I'm not earning anything right now because I'm just a student. But yeah, I have to earn in the future. I want to earn more in the future. So that's why I'm developing some skills, learning something new so that I can make money in the future. That's why I just scrolled YouTube, and I have came across so many business ideas, so many persons who just tell their business ideas, who say invest in this, invest in that, and you will be a millionaire soon. All that videos on YouTube and Instagram. So it's the time around 2020 when the lockdown came, and yeah, I'm scrolling YouTube. At that time, I had scrolling YouTube. I think all the day I'm scrolling YouTube. So I came across these kind of videos saying that do this business, do that business, and this thing and that thing. So yeah, I have developed my interest then, because at that time I thought that now I just see these videos, and I'll make some plans that I will establish in the future, the plans that I will follow in the future to make money. Because every child, everyone wants to make money, not even a child, everyone. So yeah, I came across these kind of business ideas. I have analyzed more than hundreds of them, and I after that I realized that none of them will ever work. Because YouTubers make videos just for clickbait, right? They want views, they will generate ad revenues. That's their motive, right? None of them will provide me a good business idea, a better one that will help me to earn money. I understand this thing that they are doing their own business in that. None of these business ideas is ever gonna work. None of them. So yeah, I think there was a gap of after that when I realized this thing. There was a gap of around I guess 7 8 months something, and I have left YouTube. I didn't watch even a single video after that of these business gurus, so-called business gurus, right? Because I know they just make nonsense. Yeah, they just make nonsense videos that will never gonna help you, right? So I just quit watching those kind of videos, right? Those kind of business ideas videos, right? So after that break, I came across one night. Yeah, I was just scrolling YouTube for music, and there comes a video on Joe Stocks, right? You all probably know about Joe Stocks, right? Uh, for those who don't know, I'll tell. Joe Stocks is a platform that is a channel on YouTube which provides platform to the peoples who can come there and share their journey, how they become successful, how they have, you know, uh, faced challenges, and how they have um, went through those challenges and become successful. All that kind of videos on that. So I just came across a video of a person, right? And that person is saying that I am a successful stock market investor or something like that. Basically the video um, has a thumbnail which you know tells about the stock market and all that stuff, trading, investing, that kind of a thumbnail it had at that time. By the way, this is May 2021, right? I'm talking about May 2021. Okay, so they no fan is not working in this room. It's broken, so I have to deal with a lot of heat. But that's good, okay, because I'm making videos for fun. I'm making videos for learnings. At least we have to sacrifice this much to learn something new. That's okay, right? Let's come to the point. This is the time of May 2021. I came across a video on YouTube stating about the journey of a person in the stock market, how he became successful in the stock market, and all that stuff. So yeah, I clicked on that video. Just like, let's click it, see what will happen, right? I've just clicked the video. After that, I have seen single video, and at that time I used to get 1.5 or I guess 2 GB of the data per day um, on for internet. So my data just ran out, and um, I watched the full video. I got curiosity about the topic of the stock market, right? And I just started believing that stock market is gonna make me rich from after watching just one single video. But that's okay, yeah. From that day, I've watched that video in night, right? And my mobile data ran out. So I'm curiously waiting for next day that my another 1.5 GB data will come to my mobile, and I'll watch these kind of videos on YouTube, right? So I've watched from the very next day. I've watched so many videos, about the stock market. I think 8 to 10 videos every day I used to watch, and the length of one video is around I guess 40 or 30 minutes. So you just calculate that stuff. I am spending hours of learning on the topic of stock market, right? I am watching videos of people's about their journey. I have seen a lot of videos, right? Fundamental analysis, technical analysis, and all that stuff, right? Basically, I have gathered the basic level of knowledge from that, right? After 2 3 days, I guess I got COVID-19 positive report. I got my COVID-19 positive report, right? So that's basically that was the time of 2021, right? And when I became COVID positive, I know that I have to be quarantined for at least 15 to 20 days, and that's the procedure, right? So basically, I was in quarantine, and I have nothing to do, so I have watched so many videos on YouTube. I've scrolled so many of them, and then I have developed my interest in stock market, right? So one day, yeah, I know at night I was watching a video. In that video, a person is showing charts of some companies, right? The candlestick charts and all that stuff. A person is showing that video, um, showing those charts, right? I was fascinated by that thing. I was like, what is this? This is awesome. Yeah, I want to do this in my life, and I want to be surrounded by these kind of things, right? So, but yeah, the next day, the market opens for the stock market of India opens at 9:15 a.m. and goes till 3:30 in the evening, right? So yeah, I have a plan that day that tomorrow I'll wake up and I'll see some charts, I'll see some companies and all that stuff. Yeah. The next day came. The market closes at 3:30 and opens at 9:15 a.m. Closes at 3:30 p.m. The whole day ran out, and I guess it was around 2:45 p.m. when I remember that, yeah, yesterday I was very fascinated by those charts. I have decided that tomorrow I'll wake up and watch these charts when the market opens, but I have wasted so much time. But then I watch the clock. I see it's just 2:45 still. They are still around more than half an hour left. So I just googled some companies and all that stuff. I don't know what I did at that time, but yeah, the first two charts I've ever seen in my life were, one was Tata Motors when it was trading at around I guess 312, 310 something. It was the time of May 2021. And the second chart was ITC. It was around, I don't remember properly, but I think it was around 200 something. Yeah, I may be wrong. I don't know. It was around 200, 205 something. And when I saw that chart fluctuating like this, in just a few minutes, in just even a few minutes, in just a few seconds, it's moving like this, zigzag movement and all that stuff, whatever it is. I was fascinated. I'm like, I want to do this in my life. I want to do this forever in my life, right? But yeah, I have to gather the knowledge. I was in quarantine at that time, right? So I've just started scrolling so many videos. I started watching so many of them, and I have gathered so many knowledge in those 15 to 20 days. I have learned all the basics. Not all, but yeah, maximum of the basics I have cleared. I have understood about the stock market, how it's gonna work, how it works now, and all that stuff, right? In those 15 to 20 days, I have watched 15-20 videos every day, every single day. Right? My morning starts with a cup of tea and a mobile in my hand. I'm watching videos on YouTube. That's the time when I was in quarantine. I developed so much interest in stock market at that time. Just the same, guys. Let's take a little break. It's too hot outside. This room is on the top floor and there's no fan. Actually, there's a fan, but it's not working. So yeah, the heat is just boiling me. By the way, guys, just tell me in the comments, is my voice clear, and can you hear me properly? Is the volume okay, or do I have to increase the volume? And also tell me, there's a bulb on this side, right in the front of my face. Is it flashing the light perfectly on my face or not? Am I clear or not? Am my face is clear or not, right? Just tell me, because this is the only way. My voice and my face are the only ways I can connect with you guys, because I'm making videos with my Samsung A15 mobile, and yeah, I don't have any equipment. Actually, I don't need to, because I'm making videos for fun and to improve my English. You can also watch me to improve your English, right? Because English talkings can help you and me both. That's the thing, right? I'm sweating, by the way. Okay, the break's over. Let's come to the point again. I've cleared all my basics about the stock market in those days. I have learned a lot about the fundamental analysis. I have learned a lot about technical analysis as well, you can say. I have came across investing. I don't know about trading at that time, right? I came to know about investing, that how people invest their money, how it compounds, how it gives returns to them, and all that stuff, right? I was fascinated by that, right? So I have came into deep analysis of companies. I came into deep research of that thing, all that stuff. So after some time, I got to know about some YouTubers called Seek and Invest Mindset and all that. Many of them. So many YouTubers I've used to watch at that time, and most of them recommended some books, right? That stock market book, biographies and autobiographies of investors, big investors, their psychology, their mindset about investing and all that stuff, right? Um, some books were related to fundamental analysis, that they will improve your fundamental analysis process, technical analysis process, right? The way you see the market, those books used to improve these kind of things. Yeah, I have ordered some books over the period of time. You can go into my channel and can watch the very previous video of this channel. In that video, I have shown the books I have read so far, right? I used to order book every 4 to 5 or 6 months, right? Because it takes me 5 to 6 months to complete a book, right? That's the time I need. So yeah, I have read so many books, around 8 to 10 books in those from 2021 May to till now, right? Till now, it right. I have read so many of the books and I have gathered so much knowledge. You can just check those videos, that video actually, in my channel. You can visit my channel and the very previous video you can check about the books I have read so far, right? I have told you about the books you should read and that will provide you access knowledge, that will provide you the benefits, uh, right? That will provide you the best benefits. I have talked about that in that video, right? You can go and check out, right? um, so that's the point, right? I'm making this video for my stock market journey. And yeah, let's continue. Okay. After that, I have read so many books and I have came across so many, other YouTubers. So, and my according to my experience, on YouTube, right? I have seen two type of YouTubers, right? First is the finance YouTubers who just gives you the basic knowledge, right? Who just gives you the basic knowledge. Um, and the second type also includes obviously finance YouTubers, but they provide you deep analysis, a little bit of advanced knowledge as well, right? So that you can grow in the market and you can grow in investing as well. But yeah, I have seen one thing. Those second type of finance YouTubers who provide you advanced information, advanced analysis skills, and all that stuff. They probably, um, you know, they are shifted towards trading. They are slightly bended towards trading. I can say, their mindset is like trading is better from their videos. When you watch those videos, I'll name some, right? Name some YouTubers like it's Abhishek Kar, it's Yatna Investment Academy. Actually, just remove this one. Yatna Investment Academy is a better one. That's far better. Okay, Abhishek Kar and you know, actually I forgot the name, but yeah, I've watched so much of them on YouTube and Instagram. Once you start watching Abhishek Kar's video, you will get suggestions of them, right? When you watch their videos, when you watch 8 to 10 videos of them, then you will understand that they are shifted towards trading. Their mindset is more about doing trading in their life rather than investing, and that's the point I didn't like about them, right? Because in trading, people obviously lose money. People tends to lose a huge amount of money, right? Rather than investing. I'm also an investor. Yeah, I have an account, right, of investing, right, on a certain broker. Yeah, I can't tell you that, but yeah, I have started my investing journey since 2024 June, and till now, it's been more than 1 year and 2 months, right? 14 months. I have been into real life investing, and I know investing is better than trading, right? I want to tell you that it's not a finance video or anything video. I'm not giving any recommendations to you guys. I'm just giving my perspective, right? What I have experienced, what I have gained the knowledge about, right? I got to know that after 14 months, right? There was a period before this 14 months when I used to get theoretical knowledge. I have not applied that in real life. I just have read books, watched YouTube videos, developed some fundamental analysis skills, technical analysis skills, chart reading skills, and all that stuff. I have developed that, but I have never, ever, actually, just move this ever. I have never applied that theoretical knowledge into the practical life before. But after that, after June 2024, it's been 14 months, and I have regularly applied my skills, my knowledge into the stock market, right? Into the real life stock market. And I got to know that investing is better, way better, far, far better than technical, trading, right? Because you know, in investing, what do you see when you analyze a stock? You just see the fundamentals, sometimes technicals, and a lot of different things. The like the EIC analysis, like the economy, industry, and company analysis, and you just analyze the whole world related companies fundamentals. You check the fundamentals of its peer companies and all that stuff. You also check how the industry, how the sector is performing, right? But in technical analysis, you don't. In trading, you only do technical analysis, or sometimes you don't even do that. And that's the point where you lose money, because fundamental analysis is a point to actually it is a point that will work as defined, right? You read books. In those books, certain things are defined as certain types in certain forms, right? And in practical life, fundamental analysis will work like that, right? You have the theoretical knowledge, you apply, you will learn. That's the thing. That's the only thing. It is very simple. You just grab the knowledge. uh, in real life, in practical life, the fundamental analysis, when you apply them to investing, right, you will earn money, because fundamental analysis will work as defined, right? For example, in fundamental analysis, there is a ratio called PE, price to earning ratio. It is defined as lower is good, higher is bad. And when you invest, this thing works simply like that, right? If you buy a stock who has a high PE, it will gonna be end very differently. But if you buy a stock who has a low PE, that will probably good, right? There are more odds that you will earn money, right? But when it comes to trading, in trading, fundamental analysis doesn't make any sense. There is no need of fundamental analysis, and you can't even do fundamental analysis in trading, right? You just have to depend on the technicals and some other stuffs like news, trends, etc., etc. And believe me, guys, trading is far more difficult, and for our type of retail investors or traders, whatever you can say, we can't make money from it, I think, because the odds of losing money are higher than the odds of making money in trading. I have personally experienced this, right? I have lost money in trading. That's why I am telling you that don't indulge in it. Um, I think trading is never a career. It's not a career. People have just made it a way of earning money easily, and making it's a people had made it a way of making money easily and fast, which is not correct, right? If you are into stock market, the money you can make can only be possible in investing, right? In trading, money making is not possible at all, because when you use technical analysis, you analyze trends, and you bet your money on the basis of news. That doesn't work, right? That simply doesn't work, because in the shorter run, I have read somewhere, this line that I'm going to say, I have read it somewhere, right? uh, in short run, right, when the market moves very differently, you know you can't predict its movement. Market will move very insignificantly. You will never understand why it is moving. It should move like that, but it is moving like that. Why? And believe me, guys, no one knows this, right? No one. But and trading is all about the short term game, right? Trading is all about 1 day, 2 day, or a week, or a month. That's it. uh, and you can't predict the stock market's movement in the shorter run, right? That's the thing. But when it comes to long term investing, right, you will talk about 1 year, 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, 10 year, 15 or more, right? You probably invest your money for such a long period that when and believe me, guys, in that long term, what moves the stock price? It's the only fundamentals, right? In the shorter run, you can't understand, you can't know that this price movement is because of the news, because of the technicals, or because of the trend, or whatever. You will never understand that. There's a lot of things influencing the price of the stock in the shorter run, but in the long run, there's only one thing that gives direction to a stock price, to the price of a stock. That is fundamentals. Only and only fundamentals. If the fundamentals of a company are good, the stock price will go up. If the fundamentals are bad, the stock price will go down. Right? That's the only thing that defines the stock price of a company in the long run. But in the shorter run, there are a lot of things. There can be infinite things that influences the stock price of a company, and that's where your mind just blew up. Right? You can't make money because we are humans. I'm not questioning the power of human brain, but yeah, being human, the logical part is that we can only analyze certain things. We can only analyze things up to a certain point. After that, things will not gonna work for us. That's the point. That is the main point, right? But in the long run, only fundamentals work. Only fundamental influence is the price of the stock. And fundamental analysis, people think that it is tough, but it's not that tough as we think, right? It is quite easy. As a person like me who is from non-finance background and all that stuff. Yeah, but I have commerce in 11th. Yeah, but that's a point. But yeah, still, when I started studying the stock market, I have a non-finance background. I know nothing about finance. I don't know anything. But still, with a regular watch, I have just watched videos. I have not done any practical work, and within 2 to 3 years, I have become good in fundamental analysis. At least I can do the basic work, and that's the point. You know, I have a lot of journey left. I have to go to the advanced. I have to analyze the fundamentals more deeply, more perfectly, right? That I'm on the path of that journey. I'll continue that. But yeah, at least in those 2 to 3 years, I am able to say that I have a basic knowledge of fundamental analysis, right? And I can do a good basic level of fundamental analysis by myself. And that's the point, it matters, right? That's why I'll be able to make money in the future. Because the market conditions right now are not good, right? People are losing money, more and more money they are losing. But yeah, I'm sure that I'll make money in the future. That's my point, right? So yeah, guys, this video is not a recommendation. I've talked about fundamental analysis or technical analysis. None of them is a recommendation. Just do your own research and then select stocks. None of them is a recommendation, right? The name used in this video are only for educational purposes, not any recommendation, not any kind of recommendation, right? Do your own research before investing or trading, etc. That's the thing. So I'm Abhinav signing off in this video. But yeah, before closing this video, I want to tell you that I am working on a research paper. I'll start working on the research paper from today. And the name of that research paper is, the topic is actually why even big investors like Vijay Kedia, Radhakrishnan Damani, Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, and retail investors like us, and even big firms, big investing firms like the mutual funds, LIC, etc., etc. Why can't all of us, right? Why we can't predict the fraud in a stock, right? The fraud that is going on in the fundamentals of a stock like Gensol, like Yes Bank, or so many of them. Why we can't understand the fraud that is going on in their fundamentals? Why we can't analyze that? Why we can't predict that, right? I'm gonna make a video on that, right? Why we all got trapped in those scams, and how can we prevent that, right? I'll make a video on that topic. I'm preparing a research paper on that, right? I'll upload it on LinkedIn as well, and I'll upload it on YouTube as well by making a video, or I guess I'll upload it on Instagram, I think. Yeah, When I upload that on Instagram, I'll tell you about that, and I'll mention my Instagram ID in that particular video, right? I'll make a separate video on that when I'll upload that video on Instagram, that research paper on Instagram, right? So all that stuff, right? So stay tuned. In the very next 3 to 4 days, I'll make that research paper, and the research paper will get ready. Then I'll share it with you guys. That's it from my side today. Thank you for listening me. Your host and friend Abhinav signing off.